Happy Moonday, everyone. I'm back with you. Mercury retrograde's over. I mean, Mercury's going direct today, and we still have the shadow period, but it was really a doozy. So I'm feeling optimistic on just that little bit of information. Let's cheers to that. I got some new coffee. I got like a decent cup of coffee, and our lives are changed. You know, we were just like buying what was cheap, and it was really affecting my life. So new coffee, new vibes. I also have some secret chocolate that stays in my like altar drawer, so I'm enjoying that. I'm nibbling that. Rex is home this morning, so that's a thing. All right, let me check this text message.
Last week was the longest and shortest week of my life.
Okay, so here's the thing. We missed last week. Did you notice that we missed Anoint with Me Moonday last week? I washed my face, wiped it down, you know the drill. So I'm here with a clean slate for you. I was like trying to stress out about it, and then I just knew you all would understand. But I am curious to know if you even noticed, if it was a blip in time. I started therapy last week. Talk therapy. For the first time in like 5 years. For the first time since I've had 2 humans come out of my body. And I'm excited about it. I'm really embracing this like shadow work and going in and doing all of this, and I have like a whole healing team right now. I'm doing somatic therapy too, and just like really focusing on my dental plan and just leveling up, you know. But the time was passing to do Anoint with Me, and I really stayed in my gym jams like all day. Just like got done what needed to be done in the home. But I was trying to feel guilty about it, and I was like, no, they're gonna understand, and we can talk about therapy next week. So yeah, I actually have therapy today. I'm really excited about it because I'm just ready to like clear out. Speaking of clear out, we'll get to the sage bundle, but that's where I was. But on that front, like, let's talk about Anoint with Me Moonday. Are you all enjoying this? Are you feeling the every Monday thing? Are you here every Monday? Are you like, I don't know, are you into like the regular meet me here, or are you like anoint with me whenever it's good for you? Of course, I'm gonna like honor my body and like my needs, but I just want to hear from the people. So yeah, this bun is like from yesterday, from last night. Sometimes I don't redo my bun because I just like how it is, and I just don't care. Okay, so that was my Moon Mother Hemp Glow Serum. It's a staple around here if you didn't already know. Last night, a different Moon Mother Hemp staple was in play. Anyway. Therapy. I mean, it's just such an inward time anyway. So yeah, that's what I'm about to do after all of this. After I get my body set, I'm gonna sit down and organize. So I'm like riding high off of this all weekend. It's been a really lovely, beautiful weekend. I've been slowing down so much and turning in, and you know, I already had a really big phase of doing that, like kind of post-pharmacy life, but I'm like leaning into that even more. So it's kind of awkward for me because I'm used to being a social butterfly. I'm used to being on the go and like being there for people, being a solid person for people to come to. And now I'm practicing leaning on people. I'm practicing asking for help, taking breaks, like receiving even more. And it's definitely tricky. So I've been also giving my schedule more space for like processing all this therapy that I'm going through right now. So yeah, I'm like continuously organizing, and like I was saying, I'm riding high off of this ceremony. I hosted a clarity, take direction ritual on Friday night. Sorry if you missed it. I do mid-month moon rituals every 15th of the month. You can come to the next one. That's with shadow work in November. but it was really simple and like sweet. We had a hibiscus tea, and we brought a clearing bundle. It doesn't have to be sage. I like went into the whole thing with that. I haven't used sage in a long time, but I'm really happy to have it because the Wellies, my self healing membership, like we're going through clarity right now. We're going through focusing on this purification of the throat chakra and how it facilitates that for us. And so I'm like really riding high on that. I'm organizing what I already have in my life. I'm not really adding anything in. I'm clearing out. I'm organizing and then clearing out, and it's feeling really good, but it takes a lot of focus. That's what it's about, right? Like takes this focus, but I love where I'm at. I'm loving the experience. So what, Rex? You know, also with the therapy, like things are just coming up, all my triggers, and so I'm just feeling like on pins and needles more than ever, especially with my loved ones, my close ones. And so I'm just needing a lot of space to like be patient and be with my children and all of that. Okay, that was my Anastasia brow stuff. And now I've got my Wet n Wild. It's hanging on, you guys. It's hanging on. This is what's existing. Oh, okay, yeah, my background like isn't cute today. I'm like tucking in and doing a lot with our home and rearranging and redecorating, and it's slow but steady because I don't have unlimited funds, but it's coming together. And so this is my hula hoop that's normally over here, and the kids like destroy it, so it's already broken a little bit. So I just hung it up on a nail that was already there because I moved my poster somewhere else. It might not be permanent, but I'll put in a picture. My husband made me these really beautiful shells for all my herbs, and now like my kitchen's really popping, and I'm happy to spend time in my kitchen. So that's been a part of this. Like quite literally, I'm like reorganizing myself and reorganizing and like focusing in on my family and my core and my home, and it feels so good. Okay, so for the outfit, I have just one of my favorite tees. This is Daisy LA. I do have an affiliate link if you want to like save some moolah. I think I have a 15% off code. And then these pants are hand-me-down from my friend. They're Synergy Organics, but they're like my favorite pants. I can't find this make anymore, but I like regularly check on like Poshmark and stuff for this brand. I got a really cute jumpsuit that I'll probably wear in one of these upcoming days. But today's my therapy day, and I just want to like be comfortable, you know what I mean? So I got the gold glasses on, and so I'm gonna do golds with my jewels today. I'm gonna wear this Moonspun jewelry clear quartz from my friend Jess. You've seen it in these videos before. I'll link it below. But again, with the clarity vibes, like I'm just feeling something simple. And then for earrings, let's decide together. Daphne willing. So I have these like teardrops that are a little more fanciful. I'm not really a dangle person. I'm just like learning to be a dangle person. So they're a little bit more fancy. Or I have these like really sweet hearts that are Lori Cooper. I got these on the Post 21 Marketplace. My deck is also on the Post 21 Marketplace, so I just have started like shopping with Post 21. Black makers and creators. And I kind of really like the hearts with this outfit. They just feel a little more playful and casual, and then this is like all about more love. So I knew that was gonna happen, but I wanted to give you all the option. I haven't like, I don't know, I love my deck. You'll know I love my deck, but I've been choosing like the same, mainly Sitting with Shadows card like over and over and over and over. So I'm kind of reluctant to even like get into it. I don't want to see that effing card, dude. Give me something fresh. Give me something good. So that's what I'm about to like sit down and get into. But yeah, I think the last thing for today's anointing, it's going to be a little bit of sage. I feel like if you're watching my channel, you recognize like how holy this is, how much of a gift this is from the earth. This is blue sage. And you know, I try to opt for different bundles. Really, whatever my local apothecary has, they're pretty mindful about harvesting and that sort of thing. But I'll normally try some different bundles just so I can save on the sage harvesting. But again, I'm in this season of clearing and cleansing and like clearing out. And so I wanted like classic aloe for that. So I'm gonna open my window. I'm gonna set my intention of what I'm clearing out, and then I'll probably do like a little palo to bring in too. I think that's just as important to, like, if you're clearing, to also recognize what you're setting the space for and what you're allowing to come back in, because otherwise it's just like a gaping openness. Here come the children.
Hey, we're back.
Hey, sweet loves. You're not Spider-Man anymore.
I can still do my web. I'm not Spider-Man.
Okay.
I can hit down the whole tower. Watch that. Watch. I got you, Mom. Are you animal game? Yes.
All right, I kept it pretty simple today, but that's just the phase of life that I'm in right now. I foresee myself, I got a couple of like new things at the thrift store yesterday. I really foresee myself coming back into, do you remember how I used to like dress cute all the time? And not that I'm not, but I used to like put more effort in my outfits and just really be feeling my adornments, and like how we aren't going outside as much anymore, you know what I mean? But like that's a really big part of me is like how I express myself, and I feel like I'm tapping back into that. I'm like remembering that, also paired with like financially we have a little more fluidity with being able to do that. So I'm looking forward to those days, but I'm also like working so much on presence with being here and being in the unfolding and opening of it all. So thanks for hanging out with me. Please leave some comments on like what your vibe is for this Anoint with Me Moonday series, and I'll see you next week. Let's be with you.